Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of the Forge podcast. Today we are not joined by two, but only one instead, because everybody dropped out on this man, and I don't understand why.
Yeah,
How dare they, honestly?
Yeah, bro.
How dare they to my man Kanayo, bro?
I know, bro. Homeboy Harrison had to watch his dogs and make sure they're alive. My two other friends are probably dead asleep right now. I've called them each like 3 times, but
I mean, just bring the dog in the pod.
that's what I'm saying, man. Bring him to Oxford.
Today we have Kanayo, the 2K team captain here on campus, as well as
Do a lot of stuff.
you are the head of media production as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
in the face of some random sports management
Yeah.
program here on campus.
yeah. My face has been on a billboard. It's been used for that ad I see everywhere, and I'm on a video for my major. That should be released at some point. I don't know when it will be released, but it should be released at some point.
So
Lots of fun.
Kanayo's just the face of Miami at this point, you know?
Nah.
So what is your major?
So my major is called itty bitty, but no, it's called Emerging Tech in Business and Design.
Oh, okay.
So it's cool. So like it's a newish major. It was renamed 2019, 2020. So it's basically like imagine CSC, kind of like on a lesser level of coding, but also incorporates a lot of design aspects and like a lot of like business stuff. So like my major is more so tailored towards UX UI design and marketing, but I've tailored it to more for like media stuff. So like what I do now for esports and for sports is what I want to do in the future, and I use that for my major.
Nice.
Nice.
So you had mentioned a little bit of this to me earlier,
Yeah.
but how does 2K work? How
Is there
or does it not work?
So we do have a team here, and I made the team here I made the team 2 years ago, but I got it running last year. So last year I got them to buy a 6 PS5.
6 PS5?
Yeah, if you go to King, the
Wait,
bottom,
so there's just 6 PS5 sitting in King?
yeah, they're put into the wall
I mean, could you
Bruh.
just technically just play on the PCs that are already there?
for 2K.
Yeah, for 2K. It's not on Steam.
Yeah, but like nobody plays it on Steam, and they just made it cross-play. So it's cross-play, but it's not cross-gen. And like, if I make a character on my PC, it won't work on my Xbox or PS5.
Oh, okay.
And the majority of people who play it competitively play it on PS5. Yeah, I got them to buy it, and they buy us the game or they reimburse us for the game. So whatever, because I have to tell them to pre-order the game months in advance, and they still won't do it. So so when we buy it, I give them our receipts, and they give it back to us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, hopefully they'll do it.
So you
But
just force them to buy you 6 copies of the game every year? Just casual $300
Yes.
worth of 2K?
Yes.
I mean,
They-
upwards
they-
now because 70, not 60.
Yeah.
I mean, they wanted
Is it
the
70?
yeah, the base version is 70. I mean, they wanted they wanted the team. I was like, sure, I'll do it. I mean, I guess it's fun. All we really do, I go to for 2 days a week. I just play 2K for like 2 hours, and I just yell at my monitor. But nah, so I can talk about what we do, but like, so the scene for 2K is kind of weird. It's like it's at a growth stage. So like, 2K in its base is more so known for like wagers and like just streamers playing it. But there is a pro league. There is a pro team for it. You want me to speak up or am I fine?
Nah, I just increased the stuff just to make sure it's actually reading properly. So that
Okay.
was just me changing values on my end. You're all good.
No problem. So at 2K, there is a pro league. There is a pro league. It's called the NBA 2K League. So for example, it's like, so you know how like a lot of sport teams will have like a G League or like a G League team, like a lesser team.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that with 2K. So like a lot of the teams, like the Pacers have a team. Like not every NBA team has one, but most teams have them. So like it's kind of like actual sports. Like they'll draft players and they'll play for them, and they play inwardly. They play against each other online and in person. So they'll play 3v3 and they'll play 5v5. And what's cool about it is that they play on their own separate version client of 2K. So it's not like the regular version you buy at the store. They have their own version.
Oh.
Because like with regular 2K, with my career, it's a big money grab because you have to fund money into your account. Because it is grindable, but at this point in time, you have to like pay money to get to a certain amount with VC and virtual currency.
Because it's like the same as like Ultimate Team
Yeah.
and stuff like that,
Yeah.
where it's basically gambling.
Yeah,
But-
it is.
Yeah.
It essentially is, but so like to get your character like for instance, like I bought $20. I put $20 in it to get my character up to like a level 70, 75. And that's where I can, because like if you don't do that, you're not gonna have fun at the beginning, because like most games, if you wait too long, you get sweaty after a month, and it's not fun anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so each majority of the NBA teams have their own like 2K team, and they'll have like a regular season, then they'll have tournaments, and it's cool because like with their own client they have for the game is separate, because like I said before I was rambling, like I have to pay to get up to a certain character. Their characters are already all maxed out. They pick like different archetypes and they go from there. And the game of 2K is insane because of like you have to know basketball, but also know how to play video games. It's insane.
So when you say like 5v5, is it like actually all 5 of you are playing against another set of 5 at the exact same time?
Yes.
Okay, so it plays like completely different compared to how like when me and my brother boot up 2K on like our Xbox 360. So it takes actual skill and coordination between all of you guys?
Yeah. So it's like, so we do play both. Like the thing you're talking about, the play now, like it's kind of like Madden in that way. There's like tournaments for that, but that's like small like leagues for money. Mm-hmm. But the actual league is like a team. Like 5 of you sit next to each other, you talk, you communicate, you give out comms. It's like you're actually playing basketball, but online. It's cool, but it's very cool. But it gets confusing sometimes.
So is there like a big league like ESC for that kind of stuff for colleges? Or?
There's nothing for colleges. That's what I was trying to do. Like for my capstone last year, I'm gonna try to do it after I graduate but like my goal was to make a league. I'm still trying to make one because like there's nothing for the collegiate team. So like for like the league, so like for there's semi-pro and then there's just amateur. All it really is, if you want to play, you just play out. You play for wages or you play in tournaments. There's no like collegiate space for it, not yet at least. Because like the problem is that like a lot of schools do play now, like the thing we talked about, like 1v1, because not everybody can fund money to the game like that consistently to to play it. But yeah, our goal is to make a college league because it would be cool, be fun. But there's nothing there yet. It's just pro teams.
And is there like enough of a scene, at least college level, like present right now to start it up, or is it like few and far between?
It's kind of a bit of both. Like some schools have it. Like there's an HBCU league that does like COD, 2K, and stuff like that. But they do more of the play now stuff. There's no scene yet. I feel like there might be. It depending on how 2K does it itself as a game, there may or may not be one. Because 2K is killing itself right now. Because it's pissing me off. Because it's falling down the rabbit hole of the battle pass schematic and like you giving money to that.
No.
Do they have a battle pass?
No.
And like so if you want to, you have to buy it like every like season, and there's tiers. There's like a $10 tier, it's like a $50 tier, and a $20 tier, and it's all of it's just really bad cosmetics, and maybe some like power ups that can't help. But like 2K itself is killing itself because like before it'd be fun for 2-3 months. Now it's getting to the point where it's only fun for a month. It's slowly dying out. Because you know how like a game comes out, there's like a buzz for it for like a good month, and then like if it shortens down, 2K is getting lower and lower.
Probably because they keep shipping basically the same product every year. So
yeah,
It's yes.
Is there more differences than I know? Because I don't play the game at
So-
all, so I don't know the intricacies. Is there more to it than I think?
There is, yes and no. So first of all, it's just basketball. If you like basketball, you'll get it. It's just how it is, like with Madden and like FIFA. But it's bad because for my career, in last year's version for like the campaign or whatever, like the story mode, I had to do TikTok dances for a mission last year. Like I had to make him do skateboarding tricks, take photos. Like it's bad by what you do in the story mode because story mode is really drawn out. Now it's not bad this year, but the game is dying because of that. Because sorry, I'm misconstruing when you ask me. There's more to it than actually just playing basketball. What's cool about it, you create your own character. You create your own character and play for whatever team you want and like create your own legacy. That's the fun part about it. You can really do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
You also can do My Team, which is like you build your own team, coaches, players, jerseys, everything. So there's more to it. It's just that like it is the same thing, but it's the nitty gritty part, like the animations, like the schematics, like. So, for example, in 2K23, you couldn't play defense. Like, defense would be like nothing. If you tried to do a steal block, it wouldn't work. But this year, it's there. Like, you can play defense, slide your feet. You could do it, and it's a lot better. Like, it's just, like, the mechanics change every year. Like, your shot meter, how passing works, how like your meter works, like stuff like that is changed.
Okay. So definitely more to it than I thought. Because to be honest, at least from the outside looking in, I always just thought it was the same game each year.
Same thing. I mean, it is, but like you can only change enough stuff.
Yeah.
Only thing that changes every year is what the game looks like in like a cosmetic standpoint, like you other than the players. Because every year people are drafted, people are dropped, people are traded. That's the main thing that changes.
Yeah. So, obviously not much is happening with that, but the thing that I think we both know you the most for outside of 2K is media production.
Yeah.
With the Forge. So, what does that all entail? Because I can only imagine some of the stressors with that.
It's not stressful this year. So I started doing this esports stuff my junior year because my friend told me to do it. And I was like, sure, why not? I filled out a Google form and then I just joined it like the next week. So my role is just I'm in charge of capturing media, be it photo and video. Editing we're kind of figuring that out right now, but my main role is to take photos at events, LANs, matches, and meetings, and like consolidating that and like making it organized. That's my main role.
Okay.
And now we're trying to broaden it out and do more media stuff like launch like video content. We're trying to do that more right now.
Hey, we're trying to get you clips, man. I swear to God.
You're fine. You're fine, dog. Cause you're fine. I'm chilling right now because like I'm on my tail end of right now. I'm about to graduate. I'm giving it all to Sammy. I'm trying to make sure Sammy's fine for next semester before she graduates because she's gonna be the leader next year. I'm just trying to make sure everything's not dying.
So you're gone after this semester, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how's your experience been at Miami? Like, how's it
In
feel?
totality or just esports?
Just in general, like how has it been here at Miami for you?
Yeah, that's like the real overarching like big questions.
Yeah.
It's like 2K. Okay, now how do you feel about college?
How's
Did you feel
life?
it's a good waste of time. Good spend of your time.
It's been fun because I was here my freshman year was 2019, 2020, and then I was here for my first semester, and then second semester was COVID. So COVID hit, went home, as y'all know, because y'all were in high school at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Everything went online. So we were all like, "Hi, we're only here. We're going home for a week, 2 weeks." It was like 5 months.
Yeah.
It was cool, and then I came back the following school year. When I was a sophomore, I was an RA, so I was on campus when it was dead. It was so depressing, but it was cool though. I played COD so much. I literally would be in my room, do homework, play COD every day.
Because that was Cold War, right?
That was Cold War, but 2019
yes.
was still good.
No, Cold War was afterward. Cold War was taught 2020 because
Yeah, Cold War came out like middle COVID.
Cold War was November 2020.
no. It was I thought it was still Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was still out at that time.
Modern Warfare was like both games were getting played still.
Cold War was November 2020, right?
It might have been delayed because of COVID. It might have come out early 2021, and it might have been.
I feel like I remember playing it like over Christmas break 2020, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. Either way, it came out somewhere in that time frame. But
yeah, definitely was on my room, on my TV, just face like right here to the monitor, like my nose touched the screen, just playing COD, 24/7. Couldn't do anything else. I could leave my room, but it's something to do on campus.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. And then the second semester of that year, it started to be more not in person. People were starting to come to campus more, and like there was still online classes. And it would hit my junior year, 2021 to 22, like that time frame. I think that was the year. People were on campus at that point, but it was still like math stuff. It was getting more and more to like actual college. And then what else? And then senior year, like this last school year was like the most normal it's ever been. And then this year it's been better. It's been fun. I've done a lot of stuff that I didn't think I would have done. Like besides esports, I work in athletics now. I've done stuff for the modeling clubs. Like I'm a model sometimes. I'm a photographer for them. What else? I've gone on trips. I've done a lot of stuff I never thought I would have done. It's pretty fun. College is not a scam, but it depends on what you're doing. But it's not a scam. It just depends.
I mean, it's not a scam depending on how much you actually involve yourself.
Yeah.
I know the biggest thing is trying to, like, at least from my experience in the 3 months we've been here, something like that. Getting involved is the biggest thing, and not like holing up in your room constantly. You can do that sometimes. Just not all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, my thing is when I was at RA and I was like, because I was also a soul, so like I was helping freshmen. I was like, hey, go to events, don't bring your room, nah. But yeah, my advice always was like, don't be afraid to try new things, but like at a certain point, consolidate what you want to do. Like don't stretch yourself thin. That was my main advice. Like my freshman year, I was at like 30 clubs. Did I go to all of them? No, but I went to the main ones that I liked.
One of the people on our hall actually, at the start of the semester, I'm not sure how much he's got going on now. He told me that he was in like 20 clubs or something and was going to like almost all of them.
That's not healthy. His classes must have been.
Wow, was it like 2 meetings every day or something? Like.
Yeah, no, like Saturdays, I don't think he was free until like fucking like 6 o'clock.
It was just meetings all day?
Like, yeah, because he was going to stuff constantly. Because he was doing karate club, boxing club, fencing club, and then a bunch of other. I think outdoor club was on there. Like,
that's not. I mean, you could do that, but like you're gonna be burnt out like after like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just don't know what goes through his head to be like, you know what? I'm at 19. Add one more actually.
Yeah.
Like,
the thing
it's
is,
not enough.
they all gave it to him. Like when you're at like, the mega fair, they'll be like, sign this sheet, and you sign like 30 of them, and they'll email you every day until you go. So I get it, but you just gotta ignore the email and say.
Hey, I did that, and some of those clubs didn't email me once.
Yeah. Some of them didn't email me. I think I can still get emails for like 1 or 2, but I think I just pressed unsubscribe from the mailing list and then moved on with my life.
That's what I do. Or I just forget and just don't look at the email.
I know. There's only like one club that I actually get emails from, and it's Meeples.
Yeah.
But that's because I think technically on their page I'm a club member.
What's the club?
Meeples is the board game club
Oh,
on
yeah,
campus.
yeah.
So I think technically because I went on the hub and I just clicked like member, like put me in as like a member for it. I think that's why I get the emails. I don't even think they put me on a list in specific.
You're just a part of it.
I'm just part of it, I guess. I don't go often enough to feel that way, but
yeah.
My life is just surrounded by games now. Like I'm a games and sim major. I go to class. I go back from class. I play Val.
You hate yourself. You hate yourself.
No.
Yeah.
I play Val.
I play
cast
Val. I play Val, and then I go cast Val for 2 hours, and then like the next day comes around. I was like, oh, I gotta go to board game club, and then I go there, and I'm like, oh, there's an esports meeting. I go to the esports meeting, and then I just still play Val and still play Smash. Like.
Or then you know what else we do?
What?
We then meet up with the people from the board game club outside of the board game club go play more board games.
It never ends.
It never ends.
Never ends. What board games do y'all play?
The big one is called Blood on the Clock Tower. It's like a social. It's basically like Mafia except better.
Yeah.
That's just like the general idea of it.
Okay.
There's a lot more nuance to it, but that's
the gist of it.
It's kind of gas.
It's so much.
It's kind of gas.
And the game is like $150 because of all the pieces.
Oh god.
It's crazy.
Each game takes around an hour.
That sounds fun, but like. It's because like the games I want to get into, like I want to get Settlers of Catan. Also, I'm getting old, so my friends are trying to get into Warhammer again.
Oh,
that's an old person. That's an old person game.
Hey, I love Warhammer, but God, you're setting yourself up.
My friends, so a lot of my friends have graduated, and they're like trying to get adult money, which is fun. It's kind of crazy. Like
adult money's wild.
I have adult money. I have like 2 swords at home. I don't know why, because I could buy them. Like I have the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda in my room right now, my apartment.
That's so dope.
Got it for like $50. It's actually heavy as fuck. But sorry for cussing. But adult money equals bad decision making. Like I bought so many Lego sets. Like I have like at least 100 sets.
Built?
Not built, like in boxes. Like I have, because like also I did work at a Lego store, so I did get a discount. That's partly why. Like got me back into Lego sets, but adult money's fun. Like he's literally telling me about he's buying figurines. I think soon he's gonna hand paint them. Like he's in deep.
I love Warhammer. I've actually painted like 2 or 3 figures on I have a whole like army set up like ready for me at home. My dad has.
That's insanity.
Is Warhammer like a tabletop RPG? Or like
not RPG, but it's like a tabletop strategy. So basically, there's like 6 or no, there's way more than that. There's a bunch of different races. Basically.
Yeah, and like can you make your own, or is it just like there's like the set?
So the big thing is like there's predetermined like models and shit for everything, but you can paint it however you want. I mean, there's some like general outlines that you should do just to make sure that it stays consistent with the lore of stuff, but if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Yeah.
People that actually like enjoy the lore might get upset at you. However, what are they gonna do?
What to do? Buy me more figurines so I can paint them?
Whoa. But nah, they're a pain in the ass to build one and then to go through and have to paint and make them look like proper is hell.
It looks like it.
But I love it. It's so, like, the one or two that I have done, I've had so much fun with.
Mhm.
It's just so many small details, man. And especially if you're doing, like, any of the complicated shit. Like, the one I have is Necrons, which are, like...
That's the death one, right?
That's the space... that's, like, the fucking space Egyptians. They're like robot skeletons that are
Robot space Egyptians?
Yes.
The lore is crazy.
Hold on. Here, I'll pull up a picture real quick. Can I close this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all I know is that they're making a game, right? Like a newish game.
So
I only heard of like the video game before I actually knew it was like a board game type.
here's like what Necrons look like.
It's so cool.
So they're genuinely so dope. However, like, look at this.
Yes. So
You have to paint this
for
and
our
make
listeners,
it look right.
imagine a humanoid. Imagine a skeleton from the death from Billy and Mandy, or like a skeleton. Imagine he's like Iron Man, but like a skeleton with a minigun.
And also give him like excessive amounts of green plasma shit
Yes.
everywhere.
That one guy with that minigun looks like if Bastion from Overwatch grew up in like a bad
Yes.
town.
Yes. Drop him in
Bastion-
Egypt.
If Bastion grew up in O-Block, this is what he'd
Oh
be.
God. Oh God.
God.
Nah, but like, look at this stuff. Like,
You have to hand paint the ground,
you have
the
to-
figure, the gun. It's everything.
it's everything.
Mhm.
It literally just comes in like a fucking like black like model. They're not even built.
Mhm.
Like,
They're not?
have you ever seen like a model plane?
Yeah.
They come like that, except all the pieces are fucking tiny. Like the heads, I know they look way bigger. They're maybe this big.
They're like
Like
this tall, or like maybe like from this tall.
some of the bigger ones can be taller, but like
Yeah.
it's insane. I love it. It's so cool to me, but like, Jesus, this is time. It's a monetary investment and a time investment.
I stick to Magic the Gathering. That's my main money hole that I do. I probably will get to Warhammer when I have money, but right now it's just Magic the Gathering and video games.
Me and Trae actually just got into Magic.
Yeah.
What colors do y'all play? Because that's determine how much I will hate.
I've played maybe like 7 games, and most of those are in a 2v2 draft we just did with the Board Game Club.
Yeah.
We got our asses handed to
Yeah.
us a little bit, but we won one.
That's good. That's good.
We had like a counter stacking decks, but like usually we 2 of them we had really, really bad draws, and the other one we got like milled out because they had like so many cards that would just like draw more cards, and then we had a card where if it dies, however many counters on it, you draw that many cards for him.
On top of that, one of his cards doubled the amount of counters. So every turn, whenever I draw a card, the card got a counter, and his card would double the counters on it.
Yeah, and
the entire idea of it is that it just becomes big as hell really early, and it just can't die.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, just send it back to hand, or kill it.
Yeah.
And they did that when I was at like fucking 11 cards. Plus, they had a card that whenever they tapped, I would draw.
Mm-hmm.
So they just milled me out, even though we were about to roll them. If they had given us one more turn, they would have been dead.
Magic is a very fun game, but it hurts my mental a lot. So like when I started playing my freshman year, I didn't know what it was. My friend tried to play it with me. You know what the colors, like the color combos and stuff, like what just of them. So my friend played like a blue deck where it was like a lot of like controlling.
Yeah.
So imagine I'm new to the game and he's literally playing cards. He has it calculating damage. I'm sitting here, I don't know what's happening. I'm literally having cards in my hand. He's calculating how much damage he's gonna do to me, and he's like, he has this whole thing out. I'm like, dog, I don't know. I'm not happy. I don't know what's happening. You're literally speaking French to me right now. But it's fun. It's confusing but fun.
What decks do you play? Cause
I run red and white, red, white, and green. I hate blue. Blue gives me PTSD. I play red, white, red, black, and white, and red, white, and green. Those are my main color combos. And basically, it's all like damage. Like it's like warriors or knights or just damage. anything with I just don't think about. It's all I do. It's just I just attack.
No thought.
No thought in the brain. It's literally all it is.
That's just red decks. I feel like.
Yes.
So
Fun and simple.
I mainly play red black, but then in that 2v2 picked up a blue black deck, which I actually really enjoy blue black now.
Blue isn't
blue
that
black
bad.
is kinda fun.
It's not that bad. I just hate it with certain combos.
Blue black's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, because there's so many just bullshit like black cards that can kind of just get multiplied by having blue cards to just let you ramp easy. It's funny.
It is fun, but like, damn, them games be going on for hours. Like, I'll have friends who like he will literally think 4 or 5 turns ahead. I'm trying to wait for the next turn. He's like figuring it out. Like he's like, my friend got me into it. He's like, his name's Liam. He was supposed to be here, but he didn't pick up my calls. But he like will think like 5 turns ahead, and I'm sitting there. I'm like just having fun, and he's about to fuck up. Imagine I have a deck it's an egg deck, so essentially it's red, white, and green. So the commander's called. Her name's Natalia or something. So imagine like whenever the like egg token dies, you bring out a monster from your deck. So if I'll have 10 eggs out and I'll kill all of them, and I'll bring out like these 10 crazy cards, and he's like this board wipe. I'm like, dog, I spent 10 turns trying to build my land out, and you just fuck everything up. And he'll look at me in my eye and say, well, I'm not gonna do anything to you. And the next turn is just die. I'm like, dog, I can't do anything anymore. I literally can't play the game.
Yeah.
I'll literally be if it's 4 of us, I'll be sitting in the corner just watching them play because I can't do anything.
I understand. As somebody who, my commander deck is a vampire deck right now.
So annoying, man.
It is annoying until I die in 1 turn from a fucking Dragon Ascent deck.
It's fun.
I don't want to hear shit.
That's a skill issue.
It is a skill issue.
That's a skill issue.
Just get counter spells.
No,
Get
just
board wipes.
I was playing a black-red.
Damage.
And he just played. He had an artifact that whenever that allowed him to draw 4 cards off the top, and if the card he draws has the same name as the previous spell, he can cast it for free. I went from 37 to 0 in 1 turn because of
How
that.
happens? That's skill issue also luck. Because that's skill issue also.
Like
there was 15 Dragon Ascents in that deck because was that the same friend with the 20 clubs that built that?
yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah. So it was my second game of Magic. Let me borrow a deck because I didn't have any cards,
Yeah.
and then I won like that, and you were so upset.
I was so pissed.
Yes.
Just destroy the artifact. Didn't you have a card for that? Or
No,
I
not
swear you
in
had one.
hand.
She gotta
Not in hand, but, like, in your
thug
deck,
it out. She gotta thug it out.
Yeah.
It's a commander deck. If I have only one of it in a 100-card deck, the chances I'm drawing it is 1%.
Hey, you gotta top deck it. You just gotta be fuck it. Let's see what happens.
You should have a card that lets you search through your entire deck
Yeah.
for 1 card, and then to get it out and put
I
it
mean,
in.
That's what you gotta do.
There are tutors, but like,
Yeah. There's a lot of cards like it's fun. It gets a little money grubby, but like you can find cards like that. I just don't buy singles. I just don't buy single cards.
for me, I haven't actually bought any cards. What my commander deck is a full proxy.
Don't. Because when you buy it, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I literally will go to Walmart and like go straight to the card section to see if they have any cards and I'll buy some. It's bad. It's my form of gambling.
All the cards I have gotten for free through the Board Game Club.
We've gotten them all free from me.
I was thinking about proxying, but like it's kind of a lot of work. I feel like
It
it's just
is.
like an afternoon. Maybe I'll do
It doesn't take that long. The biggest thing
Yeah.
is building the deck and
Yeah.
figure out what you even want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing because I have no idea what I even want to play.
I
That
just
green and white we played was kind of fun.
I just say
Yeah.
just buy a pre-card off of like
Well,
you
you
can go to
have
Amazon.
a pre-built.
I do have a precon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
I haven't played with it yet because we haven't played Magic much.
Yeah.
I need to go. I haven't gone to the board club. I just play with my friends. But how it works, I would say get a precon, and usually there's like 3 like mythic cards in a precon, and either you like keep the precon or you take it apart and do what you want with it. Because like a lot of precons have great like tutors. Like they have like a soul ring. They have like good mana stuff. Like I either break them apart and rebuild them, or I just like leave it as it is.
Yeah. I know. I mean, we have so many cards at this point in terms of just random shit that we've gotten from Meeples that doesn't necessarily fit together in any way, shape,
Yeah.
or form, but
It'll be a fun deck. A little quirky,
Yeah.
a little kind of crazy.
we have the 2-headed giant deck, so that's basically like the 2v2 deck that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which both of us have one of those that was just drafted, so which we actually need to separate that out at some point
Yeah.
because I just have them all sitting on my fucking like desk thing, just
Well,
all of it
I know
stacked.
those are mine.
No, I know. We need to like separate
Yeah.
it out so it's not just all sitting on
Yeah.
my shelf.
I feel like we drafted like pretty well. It's just we didn't get our partners until like way too late those 2 games.
Yeah, no, we just got fucked over by card draw.
Yeah. I mean,
To keep it a buck.
Yeah.
We still
That's how
got
it is.
we still got to keep our draft decks and got an extra pack for free. Even though if we got first, we would have gotten like 6 extra packs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to go to Maples because I like free cards.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any more Magic.
It's
events
really
this year, though.
just at events.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like if you had gone to like the King Library thing,
I'd be forgetting about stuff because
yeah.
work be kicking my butt.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I know, no disrespect to these two because they played it well, but like our third match that we played against was against these 2 people that were so cheery and were like talking about everything that they were gonna do on their side, like between each other, and were sounding like so happy. As me and Trae are just over here in the fucking dumps because neither of us had a good card draw in 6 turns.
It's so nice.
Okay.
I love being mana skewed. It's just you have great cards, but like you're either one color off or one man off to actually doing it. I'm like, dog, please.
So the reason we lost the first and third game so badly is because the first game I started with like maybe 3 lands and 4 monsters or something, or I think they're all spells actually. Started with all spells and lands, but I already milled like twice, so I'm like, okay, this is fine.
Didn't
and
draw.
then and then I kept drawing and I kept getting lands, and then I had a card that let me look at my other cards in my hand, and then I saw land, monster, land. And then I kept drawing, and I didn't get a monster like the entire game until we died. I drew 2, and then the third game we had the complete opposite problem where I started with 3 lands and 4 monsters, and I wouldn't draw land. It just kept being monster spells, and then we just couldn't do anything because I couldn't get any of them on the field because I only had like 3 lands.
I couldn't either because I still kept getting. I didn't get lands either that game too. Remember? We literally hit like turn 3 and we both were just like, it's Jover, man.
Yeah, we were already at like 25 health, no monsters on the board. It was turn 3. I'm like, it's over.
And they had they had some trample bullshit. They had like they had the fucking cowards like.
I don't even know if they're...
Cowards can't block warriors or some shit like that.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't even know if the deck was like that much better than ours, but like they just
were luckier.
Yeah, they just were luckier.
And the thing is, once we got like our actual strategy set up of just playing as many fucking counters on our shit as humanly possible and just dumping damage, it went perfect. Because game 4, we just fucking rolled the other guys. They didn't really have anything to do.
My luck's been better than y'all. I played this past Friday. No, I played this past Friday or Thursday. I played this past Friday, and I was able to. We played like 4 games. We played 4 games. I won all of them somehow. I don't know how. There was 3 of us, and there was all different decks. Cause like usually my luck in Magic, like I have the best luck in our group. I have the best card draw, like top deck. I have not had the best like luck in like drafts. I usually get the best cards because my thing is when we do drafts, if I get a good blue card, I'm gonna spite them. If I'm gonna get it, I'm not gonna use it.
So even if you're not playing blue,
I don't play blue, so I'm gonna have it I'm gonna have it. We can trade for it, but you're not gonna have it. Like, if no one's gonna have it. But
you're one of those.
yes, because if I give it to them, they're gonna make me hate my life for a good 30 minutes when we play. So if I'm not gonna have fun, you're not gonna have fun. But no. Luckily, like I've been good with Magic with drawing for some reason. I'm just lucky. The thing is, though, my mental with like knowing what's happening is never there.
So you just get incredibly lucky, and that just kind of carries you through, basically.
Yeah. Yes. My friends literally they know my decks enough. Like they'll know what card I'm gonna play for what scenario. Like they know the game really well, and I'm like, dog, you scare the fuck out of me. Well, nah. But oh gosh, I need to play Magic. I need to play Magic again this week.
If like next semester, me, you, Mark, and Jeremy should pull money together for a booster box, and we just do like a round out of 1v1 draft for like a day.
That would be fun.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those are fun. I've done that before.
What's our
But
booster boxes even? Like 80, 100?
depends on the booster box.
Yeah.
It depends on the set.
Some are actually relatively. You can
If
find
you-
some
if
booster
you
boxes
buy
for
them-
like 20 or 30.
If you
I
buy
think.
them if you buy the new releases, like if you pre-order them early enough, it's fine. But they get like inflated once it's closer when it gets released.
Especially if like they have good cards in
Yeah,
them. The
yeah.
second that like something comes out from a booster set that's actually like meta,
Mhm.
then the price just fucking
Skyrockets,
skyrockets.
Yeah.
It's like fucking whenever, or not really the same, but it's kind of like a CS:GO skin in a certain way, where like, you know, nothing really happens with the skin until like an insane one
Yeah.
gets pulled out by somebody, and then all the other ones just kind of inflate with it. It's like some like blue gem shit. Like,
I'm lucky. I play CS:GO sparingly. I haven't gotten I've almost bought a case. I've gotten so close. Once I buy that first case, I'm just gonna be over for me. That's when I fall into the money pit. I'm gonna get because like I'm like when I first played Valorant, I bought so many skins. It was a problem. I remember the RGX skin bundle that the second one. I bought the whole bundle for no reason. I don't know if
that was the butterfly phantom.
The butterfly phantom, yeah. The knife was nice. Both
Yeah.
RGX knives are good.
Was that the
I hate
same
the
one that had the op too?
I hate the up.
You hate the op?
It's just bulky and
Yeah.
weird. I don't use it. I use the Reaver up.
Yeah, the Reaver.
I don't know why I bought it. Like I don't up.
Hey, I'm clean. I own one skin, and that's the free shorty skin from last battle pass.
You keep saying you're gonna break eventually. You play Valorant enough, you're
Bro,
gonna break.
I broke very
Maybe,
easily. I broke.
maybe, but not yet.
I should have bought like the Monkey King set, like the set. I should have bought that one.
I bought that Vandal. I
should've-
really wanted the melee too, but I can't justify $45 for that skin.
That makes me want. That's why I buy the. If I like the bundle makes sense because like you get half that. You get the knife for free. You get like 2 sprays. But yeah, because like that knife is literally 2 guns.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's worth it, but not at the same time. If I was a streamer who had money to burn, hell yeah, but no.
Nah, this man literally, when he bought that fucking Vandal, that night was fucking bad for you. Because I remember
in the game.
he was not like, he lost
I was-
like 2 ranked games in a row.
I was off, and I was
He
like,
was
I couldn't
he was-
hit shots. Like
he was
I was to do like the Phantom and just spraying because I
Like,
was doing that bad.
He was bad, and I stopped paying attention because I saw he was out of a comp game, and I think you were playing like a DM or something. And I look over, and all of a sudden he has the fucking Vandal on, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, bro, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm at the point with Valorant. I play it like once a day at least, but I'll play one comp game depending on my mood, and then I'll go to a second or third one. It's to the point where like I'll play a game, and if I do well, I do well. But like I'll get that one lobby because also I'm in bronze still, so I still like it's not the shaders, but it's like people who are trying to get better. If I was in silver, I think that's where it gets like the Smurfs are. But with bronze, it's like
Nah, bronze there's a lot of Smurfs. At least that I've been running across, but I'm pretty sure sometimes I look like a Smurf because I've dropped like randomly like 30 kill
That's what I'm
games.
saying.
Bronze
Yeah.
is where their Smurfs level up their accounts so they can boost their silver gold friends.
Yeah. I
It's so
know.
bad.
I just got out of bronze. I finally hit silver.
Let's go. But that happened yesterday, right?
It happened
Technically yesterday.
technically
at
yesterday. It was
4
like
a.m.?
3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's
or
a
4 in the
great.
morning.
That's a great day. That's gonna be me this week, honestly. If I do homework or this break.
I was genuinely so happy that I hit silver finally. Cause I've been in the fucking
Bro,
trenches.
I was iron for a year. Like I didn't play that. Oh, because Valorant was my first PC game, like first like keyboard and mouse.
Same
happened?
actually.
What just
Shit.
happened?
I think it fell.
Ugh.
Your clamp just like.
Did the clamp just fuck up?
Yeah. Is that better?
We good now or still fucked up?
It's not really that much better.
Okay.
You guys just keep talking.
Nah, I think.
I mean,
There you go.
I just got a computer that could finally handle like
Yeah.
PC games this summer. So I've been playing off my laptop.
Yeah, you're a fiend. I didn't start playing games till I got my
Oh
tower.
wait, did you end up seeing the setup picture that I posted in the Discord?
No.
Okay, hold on. Here, I need to show this to you because everybody has like a specific reaction
it's
to
fine.
it. Here it is.
I think it's fine. This your setup right now.
That's the setup right now.
Yeah,
Those headphones are what I use to play Valorant.
Yeah, you.
It's a pair of Beats Bluetooth.
Do you have them? They're right there.
Yeah, I have them right here.
No, that's.
I play with these
What's your mic? What do you speak on through the
through the headphones.
Oh yeah, you need a gaming.
Yeah,
guy.
okay.
So I
Usually-
have a headset at home, but I
Okay.
didn't bring it.
Just bring it over. No,
Bring it over Thanksgiving break.
yeah,
That's
bring
what
it
I'm
over
gonna
Thanksgiving
do.
break. And then, but you also need a dongle, right, for your
Nah, there's a dongle that I have with it already, so I'll
for
be
USB-C.
fine. Yeah.
Playing with James.
Oh, that was we were that was for casting
That was
because
for
we were casting at the dorm that night because the entire like left wing of like Armstrong shut down that night.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it was a hella scuffed cast where
Yeah,
there was like MS Paint transitions for us like on
it was
screen.
so funny though.
It was funny.
For the memes. How does your computer handle Valorant? Is your laptop just explain?
It's an XPS 13 Plus.
Okay.
So it has like a 24 core in it.
24 core, that's crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't have like an HDMI or like USB A. It only has USB
It's
C's
two
on the
USB-C
side,
ports,
and that's
it's
it.
a dongle.
How
How much is the computer? Like 1.5K.
1.8.
Damn.
I got it for a steal at 1.2.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Mine was.
It was really hard for me to like turn that down. It has, I think that's an OLED screen on. I think I got that one.
Mine was like originally 2.1K and it got on stuff like 1.2K. It was like crazy sale.
I got a Mac. I was a normie until like my junior year, so I got a Mac. I have a Mac laptop, and as a business / design major, it works. But when I realized I wanted to play games,
Nah.
I had to get a PC,
Yeah.
and then I've not looked back since.
Mac might be getting better with games because I think they're like developing like a new engine or something. But like right now, it's still kind of bad.
Oh wait, you want to know what's even funnier about that?
What?
I play off the laptop keyboard.
You
And like a tiny ass Bluetooth mouse.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I because like Valorant already angers me enough. Like I've broken a mouse once already somehow. Like so at home, I don't yell at home because my family's next door to me. But I'll jump up or walk away. Like I literally have taken laps. I'll play Valorant in my apartment here. My roommates will be eating or playing or watching TV. I will be out in my kitchen. I'll take a lap in my kitchen and walk back to my room to decompress.
And they all know what's happening.
Yeah, because they hear me yell fuck or shit, and I'm like, and they'll be like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Dude, it's the game. Don't worry about it." Because I'm so like your mouse. I slammed it and I broke the mouse wheel. Like it didn't work, and I was like, ah. But nah, the game makes me angry. I love it. Sorry, love's a strong word. I like it, but it's just so I'm a KO main. If you can't already tell. Also, again,
that adds up for
It
me.
adds
yeah,
up.
this makes like perfect
Like
sense in
Kanayo,
my brain.
KO. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty similar.
No,
Yeah.
even just like not even just like your personality just adds up perfectly in my brain.
It's because I'm him or Breach. Breach and him are my two mains. I like Deadlock, but Deadlock's kit is stupid.
Deadlock just sucks.
Her walls are fine.
That got buffed though.
Huh?
The net got buffed.
Net got buffed.
Yeah.
How
She needs a complete
what,
rework,
what,
though.
what was she does need a rework.
So the net basically reduced the speed moving in it. The takeoff, like taking off the net, takes an extra. It's up to from like 0.85 to 1.5 seconds.
Okay.
You can't like jet dash out of it now or anything like that.
Okay.
Then they also there's no time limit on it anymore. So like if you just sit in it for a certain amount of time like you used to, it would just come off. Now it just stays indefinitely until you take it off.
Okay.
So you know,
I kind of like that. I just don't like her wall sensors. Only things I just don't like about it.
the sensor
I love her ult. The ult's the best thing for me because
the ult and the wall are the two best
Yes.
parts for kit, but everything else just
kind of sucks.
sucks.
Not like that first week when it came out, I was scared shitless. I hear her.
Everybody was.
I heard her audio cue. And I'm sitting here like, fuck. And then I see the wall. I'm just yelling, save me, and then I just explode and die.
Yeah. So I saw some people online suggesting that their sound sensors should be like, if you're like shift walking by it, then like it should like alert, but it shouldn't like stun them or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of just be like a cipher chip in that way.
I just don't like how they don't work. I don't like how they don't work when she dies. 'Cause I know like there's other traps that
No.
is it every character or is
Every
it
character.
Okay.
KJ and Cypher Util stops when they die.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, that's just kind of how Sentis work
Okay.
Yeah.
in general. I think the only things that'll stay after someone
Sage wall.
dies is like Sage Wall and then
Okay.
like obviously her wall.
Mhm.
In terms of Sentinel utility, and then obviously like if you die throwing util and shit like
Yeah.
that, then the util still comes out after. So
Yeah.
like
I also saw some people suggest that you should be able to like to take the wall down
Yeah.
within after like a certain amount of time.
I don't know if I like that one. I know because I thought this because one I've seen people what you know Average Jonas.
Yeah.
I've only watched him do wall lineups.
Yeah, no, I know some of what you're talking about.
I'm like that. I don't think the wall is I think it is just the wall. The wall is fine, and maybe we worked the little grenade thing that you're talking about, but the wall is fine.
The wall isn't the issue. The issue is the sound sensor in the net, because the sound sensors are only really usable on like choke points running into main, or something like that. Like Breeze, like she's actually usable somewhat on Breeze because you can set up like on B main, like at those stairs and tunnel, and as they're trying to burst out onto site, you can just fucking gun them down. Yeah, but outside of that,
not at all.
There's like nowhere else that she's really usable. Yeah, and even on there, Cypher's just so much better.
People will play Cypher regardless. Cypher's just a great character. He gets shit on the ads and on the fucking videos. But
he always dies.
Cypher gets so much disrespect. I like Cypher.
I love Cypher.
Cypher's a good character.
I played Cypher for like basically the first time in like a comp game with Dutch.
Didn't you actually do good?
Yeah, I dropped like I went like 19 and 14, and I was like second frag behind Dutch. I was like, this character's pretty fun actually.
And I'm pretty sure while that was happening, I'm like, oh yeah, set up your trip like here. Or something like that.
I was just like,
it's not thinking. That's the problem with it.
Because we were pushing B, I didn't really know where like the trip setups were, so I just put a trip outside the door and then a trip coming from mid. Because sometimes if you're like rotating back, you can like catch them like trying to flank you mid. And then the one time they never pushed there, so I just didn't put it there. I was like, I'll just save it for like A main or something. And then if we rotate, and then the one time I didn't put it there, they pushed through mid. And I died.
I'd be pissed.
That's the one thing with Cypher, you can never change your setup until it gets hit. Yeah. Because the second that you change it is when they do it.
Yeah. I learned it the hard way, but we still won. So
no, I have to reaction. I'm more reactionary. Like I'll be like, my brain's on, but it's off at the same time. Like that's why I like KO and Breach. I will throw grenades at you until you die. I love it. Like they're like I forget. I think it was. It's the like the desert map. It's like it has
bind.
Yeah, it's bind. It's like I think it's B site where it's like you go through showers and like there's like the little top point. I think that is showers. Like so attackers they go up to the right. Attackers they go on the right side. I think that's B.
No, that's A.
That's A. Sorry.
So yeah, showers.
They go through showers. I'll throw a grenade in there. I laugh like I get like a child when someone dies to my grenade because you're literally in the corner you can't leave.
KO.
KO, yeah. KO. Or it's breach. Or it's breach too.
Breach aftershock too.
Yeah.
Now the funniest thing
you can just move, but like I don't get why you can just move out of it. But
I play breach somewhat too. You know, I know what like the funniest thing to me is. What? Catching out like a Sky as she's in dog or some shit like that with the aftershock. Yeah. It's so funny to me.
It's so funny. No knife. Yeah. I love knife kills. Just those are my other favorite parts too. But
for me, I don't like taking the chance of just dying. So I go for the head.
I go for the bit.
Yeah, I think I remember one time. I think it was like in it was either an IM game or it was in like a club. I know Nahal was there somehow, and then I went for a knife kill on the guy that was like playing the spike, and he must I don't know. I must have made noise or something because he like just flicked and one tapped me in the head like instantly.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
See, that's when I yell. That's when I really. Something.
I know for a fact that wasn't an IM game.
Okay, it wasn't
because unless it was the first IM game because we just you wouldn't have gone for a knife there.
You go for a knife where?
If you had gone for a knife against us, then something would have been wrong.
It was Lotus safe play on C, and I fucked it up.
We didn't even play Lotus against you guys, did we?
I don't remember. It was.
Oh no! It was our IM game.
Was it our IM?
Yes, because you fucked up that knife. I remember.
Well, who was I trying to knife?
I'm pretty sure.
No, we still won the round because I wouldn't have done it if we were on a man disadvantage.
I'm pretty sure it was against like fucking James or something, and you jumped around the corner to try and knife James, and he just shot you in the head.
Yeah, I think we still won the round though because it was like a 3v1. Like it'd be really funny if I killed James.
Oh no, it was like a 3v1, but you did just die for that instantly.
No, I would do the same thing too. That or I would get a shorty kill. I love shorties. I just want to put that out. Shorties are the best gun in the game. Hands down.
Shorties are fun.
Shorty and op combo.
I remember when Shorty first got nerfed. It used to be like 200.
It used to be 100 creds.
Yeah, it used to be 100 creds.
Thank God it's not 100.
No, I remember when the what's the other like auto pistol?
Frenzy.
I remember when that one was OP because it was like what it was cheap and it actually like
Frenzy was meta for a while.
I don't think Frenzy cost has ever changed. It might have.
No, it has.
It was cheaper.
It used to be 400.
It was cheaper.
Oh, it went up by 50. Okay.
Used to be able to. Most people like there was a point where people just bought like frenzy light shields on like every agent, and then you just like.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was a thing.
Yeah.
Thank God they changed that shit.
Frenzy light shields on
God.
pistol round was just like so overpowered.
It's literally so
The
free.
thing is-
It's free elo.
Or you could just buy like
Frenzy used to be able to one tap to head. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But they nerfed the damage. Thank God.
You could frenzy sky dog sky heal, and then just like
Yeah.
clean stuff up. It's crazy.
Hey, you can shake your head at that.
No.
Nah.
I miss when
Good thing that isn't
no,
No.
thing anymore.
You
When I
forget,
was in, like, Iron-
I'm a running gun guy. Like it's what I have to do. What were you gonna say?
I was just saying when I was in Iron and Bronze, I missed when like all that weird shit was like overpowered because it was just like fun to mess around with it.
Because like
It was just, like-
I love Iron and Bronze because like nobody thinks. It's just there's no stress, there's no comms, it's just people react. And like it's like the same thing with like if you put like a team of people who know what they're doing as a team who's just unpredictable, it's like that thing. Like I do shit that my friends who play every day are confused, and like when I do something well, they're like, "How did it work?" I'm like, "I don't know, dog. I just look at angles and that's still shit."
Nah, I was playing with Dutch. Cause he's plat right now, but
Yeah.
he had like a Smurf that could play with me. I
Yeah.
think it was like, or
You mean an alt?
an alt. It's technically a Smurf, but it was like a silver account just to play with people lower. And like, he was playing in my lobbies, and he was like, "Bro, I just can't. I cannot read these guys. Like,
That's what I'm
what
saying.
are they doing?"
That's what I'm saying. Like people like literally, it'd be like a neon running, and like you're like she'll put up. It's like they'll use their ult and then go against what they'll use their util and not use it the right way, but still make it work. I'm like, what?
Nah, you know what like the funniest shit is to me in Bronze in terms of like just random ass things that people do that don't make sense? It's like Brim players. Bronze Brim players are the most psychotic people on this planet. I swear to God. Nothing they do ever makes sense.
Smokes are crazy. The Molly, like they try to emulate what they see on YouTube, but it doesn't work.
Nah, they don't even, for me, they don't even like try to do that shit. They just drop all 3 smokes at round start and then are like, okay.
They don't know what.
But they don't push in off the smokes. They just sit there.
No.
Yeah, like you're pushing A on bind. You're pushing short. They'll smoke U-Haul. They'll smoke CT and they'll smoke Heaven like beginning around start, and then they'll just sit back. They'll sit back in the corner and just like look at Heaven, and then they'll die off.
I'm having PTSD.
Nah, you know what? You know what happened to me the other day?
What?
We had a Brim and we were playing Ascent, or I think it was an Omen actually, but half of the Brim players play Omen too, so I just think of
Hey,
it.
I play Omen. I don't play Brim.
Omen's. I love Omen a lot more.
I love Omen.
I love his character in itself, but Smoke's
Omen's like the
scary.
easiest smoke to play.
But we
Yeah.
were
I feel okay.
pushing Ascent mid.
It's easier than Brim.
Just because his smokes are recurring, so it's like a little less like
Yeah, there's
there's
less
a little
like
less-
stress.
it's a little less stressed. It's a little less like I don't know. I don't know the word for it because I'm blanking on it. But it's like sets you back less if you like mess up a smoke. 'Cause you just get another one in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And you also can place it further, and it's like easier to visualize where you're placing it.
Okay.
And you also have like a flash. I mean, TP seems. TP's kind of hard to use if like you don't know what you're doing. But like the other two abilities are just so easy to use. It's
Okay.
like
But we were pushing Ascent mid, and they smoked both Cat and Market.
yeah.
And we were all just sitting in mid, like,
I swear.
Okay,
That's where I say.
and-
I don't-
I swear, how many bronze players I've seen like smoke off their own like push?
oh no, it's ridiculous.
They're like, okay, they can't see us, so they won't be able to shoot us now.
One time we
how
had, this game happened a minute ago. I don't remember exactly what map it was, but we were pushing out like main on something, and our Omen smoked main off for them as we're trying to push out, and I'm just like, huh?
You sure it wasn't their Omen?
No, that was our Omen because you could tell by the fucking smoke
the
color.
yeah.
I know it was our Omen, and it might have been like a scent or something too, where it's like there are very designated smoke spots on that map.
Yeah.
Like, you either smoke like if you're on A, you either smoke Heaven and Tree or you die, or you're pushing B and you smoke CT and Market or you die. They just don't do that in my elo, and I don't understand
This
it.
is why I don't play smokes, because I would be thinking every time I have played smokes by accident, sucks. I hate it.
Going on Ascent is so easy.
Bro.
It's like so because Ascent is like so solved.
There's like so few places for your smokes to go that
Mhm.
logically make sense.
Mhm.
It's not that hard.
I don't know. Like, I just don't like. I just like being a meathead and just running into open space.
Which fair.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun because like
Hey, that's why I started playing Reyna.
okay,
I'm not gonna
I'll
lie.
never go that far. I'll never. I play Yoru.
Hey.
My duelist is Yoru. Yoru's fun to
I mean,
play.
Reyna got me out of bronze.
He's just
That's crazy.
So, apparently his game sense is too good for bronze players, so he had to insta lock Reyna to get out of bronze until he can get to a point where people actually know what
Bro,
they're doing.
I watch too much pro Valorant. I understand how pro Valorant is played, not bronze Valorant.
Bro.
It's not the same thing.
He's not gonna get to that level.
Every bronze, every pro was bronze at some point in their life. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't mean that bronze players think like pro players.
It's not
man.
gonna be like that till like you get to Ascendant though.
Yeah.
It starts getting like that though once you hit like high silver gold, where you can at least like have some predictability to how people are gonna play.
There's some, but it's not gonna get to the point where the strat isn't like that till you get to Ascendant.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it has to be exactly 1-to-1, but
But
has
people-
to
It's
get to
not
a
gonna
point.
be 1-to-1.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like
It has to get to a point where it's at least like somewhat
Yeah.
predictable and
Yeah.
like makes sense.
People
when
are
doing
getting
things.
are competent in like higher in like silver like high silver lobbies, which is the same because like again, children are in bronze. Like I've literally, I'll bring this up again because y'all were the one I was talking about it. I was playing in King Friday or Thursday before our meeting a week or two ago, and I was playing. I won my first game. Second game, I was like, I'll do it again for funsies. First thing I hear kids yapping. I hear 3 10-year-olds yapping, and I'm like, bro, please. And
Go
then
back
literally,
to Fortnite,
I literally,
little bro.
I literally have like my volume at the middle, and James could hear them through my headset. And I'm sitting here like shaking out of anger. And then like in that game, I forget what map it was, but it's the map that has it's A and B. It's like the like a city map, like a city.
split.
It's split.
yeah.
And I was going to the side of the left. And, no, sorry, I was going up through mid. And I think I had an Ares, and I went up the ramp. And then I flash to go across, turn around, I get a Phoenix flash in my face. And I said before, I said like the most gut-wrenching fuck I've ever said in my life from my gut. Because I was so tensed. I was like gripping the fuck out of my mouse, just trying not to do anything. I turn the corner. I get flashed like 2 more times. A wall's thrown up. I'm just sitting here like shaking because I don't know what to do. And I get like people try to come up through this side of the ramp. I get 1 kill, I just die. And then again,
Wait, so your team just team flashed you like 3 times?
no, it was the other
that's
team.
Oh, that was just them.
Yeah,
I love getting util dumped. It's fun.
yes. I'm like I was only left alive, so I was like 1v4, and I was like I got one of them to make it 1v4. But it was like I flashed here. I get flashed. I yell fuck. I hide in the corner. Get flashed again. Get a wall thrown up. Get hit by something here. I get concussed. I'm just like, what do I do?
If I play on like Haven and I see the other team has a breach, a sky, and a Yoru, I'm all to 4 in the game. Like I get like potentially like 9 flashes in a round. Like come on, man.
I still remember I saw this one video where this guy was tallying the amount of flashes he got hit by, and like this was all in like a 20-second period. I'm pretty sure it was on like Lotus or something like that. It was like 10 flashes.
Yeah, at that point, I just hands in off the mouse and keyboard, and this what happens happens.
It's kind of like a flash problem. Like so many agents have flashes. It's like crazy.
Yeah,
I
mean, because like what before? So it was Deadlocked and ISO, right? Like the recent 2 characters.
Yeah. No flashes recently.
Yeah, it's been like more
fine.
like
recent
by
flash
me.
has been Gecko.
yeah,
But like Gecko Flash is.
get come done. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's still a flash though. Like,
It is.
I like his flash though, because you have a chance to like shoot it, but you have it. But
I think Gecko
his flash is
overall,
definitely the most unique. But
Gecko to me is like really balanced as a character.
I like it.
He's good, but he's not like overpowered in any way.
Yeah,
The best thing about him is wingman.
Yeah.
But like even that's like, still, and then his ult's really good, but somewhat situational.
yeah,
Because if you're like in a good spot, even if you get hit, sometimes they just can't capitalize on
Yeah.
it. So, I mean, I like Gecko. I think he's out of the most recent agents, he's the best one.
yeah. Like I haven't seen like Deadlock might have came out late, because Deadlock was I forget the rules of like a character coming out in like with like not comp with like pro play, but I know people play Gecko and like pro play.
Gecko.
Or am I wrong about that?
Deadlock was able to be picked at. Here's a stat for you. Gecko and Deadlock were both able to be picked at Champions, and I'm not sure about Masters, but Champions at least for VCT. Gecko got picked a few times, not super often, just because other characters can kind of do what he does better.
Yeah.
But Deadlock got picked 0 times.
Yeah, because she sucks.
Because she is the actual worst agent in the game.
Yeah, she's just the worst. Like
Reyna got picked more than her.
Yeah.
But Reyna's a staple. That's just how it works.
Reyna's a staple, but like not really a pro play. Not really.
Reyna in pro play doesn't get picked ever. Basically,
then what's is the duelist? It's just Jet and Raze, right?
Basically,
okay.
Well, Raze got Yoru's getting a little more viable now.
Yoru is actually on the come up right now. He gets played a lot on Bind, occasionally on Haven, but like sometimes not really. But mainly Bind is like his heaven. Where basically he can just like
TP
fucking
everywhere.
TP everywhere. He gets really easy control of like TPs. Especially in pro play, just because you can kind of abuse it so much.
Yeah.
But I mean, in general, right now, the Valorant meta, at least at pro play, is all based on initiator and controllers. Duelists don't really have that much of an impact outside of just like getting into sight. But like Harbor's on the come up right now. Like Harbor Viper's been going crazy. Especially on Haven. Harbor Viper on Haven has been like...
I know Viper's been good.
Yeah, duo.
And pro play? I feel like Harbor Viper would be a little more viable on like Lotus or Sunset, but I could be wrong.
Sunset.
Lotus, you see it a lot on Lotus as well. Sunset...
It makes me angry.
Sunset, you see Harbor Viper as well. Double Controller, though, has been really popular right now. Yeah. Especially in combination now with like some of the Cypher buffs, it just kind of makes a lot of sense just to slow the pace of the game down and force somebody to make a move first. And if it doesn't have to be you, just don't make the move.
Who's the highest pick rate controller right now? Is it Viper? Like in terms of pro play, it's either Viper or Omen. I'm assuming
it's either Viper or Omen. I'm not sure who it is.
I would think it's Cypher. I would think it would be, Viper.
But Viper's good on
almost
every map. The thing is, Viper's never your primary. She's always your secondary controller.
Yeah.
Like, because her lineups are always solid. Like her lineups you have for like are good. Like her, just like she has like what the snake. It's like the
snake bites, the mollies, and on top of that with the orb, which you don't actually see that get used for post plant really nowadays. You use it primarily for just getting into sight. So like Ascent, like you'll see Viper actually getting played somewhat on Ascent nowadays. Not super often, but you'll see like the Viper mollies getting used towards like Heaven and Tree if you're hitting like A site just when you're entering, just to make sure that nobody can push out of those smokes. You see like the same thing with like KJ. But like Viper mollies aren't used at high level what they're used at like low to mid level, where it's like lineups and just lineups, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So at pro play, do you not like see a lot of mollying off spike?
Not really. You really only see it if like there's a Brim and they have ult and they're like specifically playing for that.
Okay.
But a lot of the time the Brim will just pop ult on other parts of the site to get in and like use that as pressure. The main thing is it's like way more consistent nowadays to play just on site with your team and set up in a strong post plant position to trade each other instead of setting up for my team's dead, so I'm just gonna sit out here or let your team die on site and you set up in the post plant. It's just more consistent, at least at high level.
Yeah.
Mid level, obviously, it's perfectly fine because teammates don't actually understand what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm teammate. You say a call out, I'm like, okay, yes.
But when everybody knows what they're doing and like expects what the other team is doing, then there's not really much of a point in playing for lineups, at least at high level. It's just more consistent to play for trades on site. So
I mean, like, I'm getting there. Like, I know the gist of like most places on sites, and like, it took me a while to do like the stop moving while shooting thing. Because when I get stressed, I get freaked out. I have like the COD mentality where if I run and gun, something might happen.
I know the COD mentality. I love the COD mentality. I also hate the COD mentality.
So much fun. I haven't bought COD yet. I usually do get it, but I haven't. I might get it.
I
hate
didn't
it.
buy Vanguard. I didn't buy Modern Warfare 2. I don't think I'm gonna buy Modern Warfare 3
I
either.
bought Modern Warfare. I like Modern Warfare 2. Cold War I didn't like, or I didn't like Black Ops. I forget which one I didn't like, but I kind of have to buy it at this point because I'm technically part of the COD team. Technically speaking.
Are you like sub or something?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
So I just got the jersey. I just wanted the jersey. Just wanted the jersey.
COD is like always just like like for me, I just like hop on like for 2 hours, just play casual, like just normal modes, and just have just be mindless for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. That was also Overwatch 1 for me for a while. Was just like
Ew.
that mindless shooter.
Ew.
Yeah.
Hate over. No, I was an Overwatch kid with loot boxes were there. It had me by the chokehold, but
Yeah.
I like COD, but because. So I got back into COD because of the battle royales over COVID. Because that was like when it was like.
It was popping.
Yeah.
It was popping.
It was actually popping a little bit before that, but yeah, it was popping over COVID.
Yeah,
Well, COVID Warzone was crazy.
it was so much fun.
COVID Warzone also had some of the single worst fucking metas
Yeah, it
I've
was.
seen in my life.
Yeah,
The fucking
I was a part of a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie
the
to you.
goddamn Mac 10. Like the
Oh.
Cold War Mac 10 with that fucking DMR. That meta sucked.
Bro.
The FAMAS meta.
All the meta sucked, bro. They all
Nah,
sucked.
nah. I don't agree with you. The one meta that didn't suck was the Growl meta. The Growl meta
I
was
love
fun.
that. I literally watched Nick Marks. I watched so many YouTubers. I'll be like, okay, cool. Let me go to multiplayer. Get my gun up. But that was me. I was that kid in over COVID who just played that shit and just mimicked all the YouTubers. I subsided it because like I stopped playing it. Then I watched a lot of CDL stuff.
I was watching CDL.
CDL, I genuinely enjoy that because like it's because a lot more systematic and like I play COD more because of like search and destroy and like the other modes now. Like I don't play Warzone that much anymore, but CDL got me back into COD for real.
I know. I was watching CDL a lot during 2019. Modern Warfare 2019. I have the face skins.
I have an optic skin. No. I think I have a face skin.
I bought the entire like phase pack for 2019 and for Cold War, because I'm from Georgia, so
Dang.
gotta
That's kinda
rep
nice.
Atlanta.
It's kind of nice.
Also, we were popping off that year. I'm still sad that we didn't win the Modern Warfare Championship.
You know
We
what-
totally deserved that.
You know what's
shit,
funny?
too.
So I became a Thebes fan.
Oh,
Because my friend, cause that's one of the first teams like I was introduced to for esports, and I'm an Optic fan too. And I remember watching it the year they won, the CDL league.
that was like
So
that was before 2019. That
Yeah.
was like
it was so yeah.
what
so,
game was that?
I forget, but
The game
so
before Modern Warfare
it was 20.
No, it wasn't.
No, they won.
It
They
was earlier than that.
no they won. They won 2022. That was the year they won.
Oh, they won they won Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2?
I believe so.
Or was it Vanguard?
It might have been
That's
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
That's Vanguard, yeah.
So yeah.
Mickey Mouse Championship. Don't care.
Okay. Because if I could pull it
That's
up,
crazy.
but
I honestly
basically
thought the Vanguard beta wasn't that bad compared to what people were saying, but like I didn't buy it. I was like 9. It was like this is just COD. Like I'm kind of bored.
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
it is
I'm like,
pretty
I might as well
boring.
just play
That's
Cold.
not
I might as well
bad.
just play Cold War, but like Vanguard wasn't as bad as people saying. I feel
you
like.
want to know what I want to come back in COD?
What?
The pick 10 system.
Oh, the pick.
Yeah.
How much I would pay for it not to be this bullshit ass gunsmith shit. Just bring back pick 10.
I hate what's the internet like collectible thing called again?
NFTs.
Yes, I hate NFTs, but
What, do you have an NFC?
yes, they gave it to me for free because I signed up for it. But it's literally an LA Thieves coin, like ring.
Oh, neat.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, I was like, I'll get it. It's cool. But yeah, I don't know. Also, because I don't know. COD makes the most sense to me because it's the first game I really played.
Yeah.
But like, I'll watch them play CDL. Like, I'm like, I don't get how the fuck they're moving like this with their controller. Like, it's insane.
I actually got into movement so heavily during 2019 in Cold War. You know, like the S&D sweats that are fucking like slide canceling
Yeah.
everywhere. That was me. I was the guy that would play 2019, go into the fucking like CDL playlist, pull out a fucking I would pull out the AX fucking sniper rifle, and I would be slide canceling, shooting you from halfway across the map while then proceeding to hit a stim to go faster to other places.
You're the type of person I would yell at halftime. Like, I would yell at you and be like, "What are you doing?" Like,
but I would be like 10-2 in the lobby or some bullshit like that.
I'd be like 2-10. Damn
and
near.
everybody would be like, "What the fuck?"
Yes, dog. I'm the type of kid.
I was that guy.
You're the Xbox warrior slide canceling with the
with a pro controller. Yeah, no, I have an elite controller with paddles, so
You're
I could.
that guy,
I was that guy.
You're even playing.
Nah.
I'm having
Slide
flashbacks.
canceling on consoles kind of cringe. To be
Nah,
honest.
you want to know what's even funnier about that
What?
shit? I would do that with a fucking P90 too. I
hate
wouldn't
you.
even use an
I hate
MP.
you.
I wouldn't even use.
You are
hate
that.
I wouldn't.
I
I
hate
wouldn't
you.
even use like meta SMGs. I would use like a fucking Bison or like a P90.
A Bison's crazy.
doing that-
and be shredding lobbies, slide
I
canceling
hate
fucking
you.
everywhere.
I hate you.
That was me.
Doing that on console so BM, bro. Like people on console are just trying to chill. I play on their
Well,
big
it's
flat
crossplay.
screen TVs.
It's
It is
crossplay.
crossplay.
So,
No, but no, you're still gonna play with controller player. I don't
I mean,
even
no,
play with PC players.
no,
in
you
ranked.
can't. You can. It's a setting thing. You can play, but like,
was
the
that
thing
just
is,
casual
you-
or like ranked?
I would do it in casual like normal.
Come
I do
on,
it.
man.
The thing is,
Come
I
on.
do
I could get it in ranked.
I
Casual's
only
crazy.
do it in SD. I only do it in S&D.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it outside
But
of SD.
casual SD on controller on
It's
console.
crazy.
Casual, but
A
we're
guy's
talking,
coming out from a 9 to 5. He has his baby's yelling upstairs. He has to make
the
dinner. He
other
wants to
half of
relax.
The time when I'm playing S&D, I also just start quick scoping with a car.
A 35-year-old dad is coming home from work. He's stressed. He wants to hang out with his friend.
It happened again.
Happened again.
All right, just keep talking.
He's trying to relax at home, and you're coming back from school, and you're literally juiced out of your mind with not
Why is your
caffeine.
lipstick is here?
Probably from somebody who was here earlier.
Anyways,
You're literally you just drank you drink a Red Bull. I don't know what you did, but like you just came up to school just amped, and you're literally terrorizing this old
Yeah,
dude.
basically. And you want to know, like, there were multiple times when I was playing where I would get hacker accusations too. I got a few of those.
I would report you. I would have
But-
reported you.
You want to know what the funniest shit is
What?
about it? I wasn't even the best person that I knew that played that game. There was somebody better than me that I played with that I could still like beat him.
You could hang.
I could hang with him. Like I think we would probably go like 6-4 or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. But like he was definitely like slightly better than
Yeah.
me in terms of movement and shit. And we would play we didn't play S&D together like ever, but we would play Warzone together. Fucking the thing is I wouldn't run like sweaty I won a game with a fucking AK Vector loadout in Warzone one time.
Why?
Just to fuck around and find out. And I won because I'm pretty sure the reason I was running the AK was because I got a battle pass skin that had tracers on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, that was an AUG, but I was running some battle pass
Yeah.
AK skin, and I was running a Vector because I just got gold on it. I got gold on that shit 2 days after it came out for the Vector. I was that guy.
Playing COD.
Dude,
Too much.
dude, COD over COVID was like one of the best times ever in my life
The thing
for
is,
video games, because that like, it's kind of like it was like same with Fortnite around that time too, like it just was fun.
I
And,
just
like,
kept playing Fortnite over COVID. I'm gonna be honest.
the
I just kept
thing
playing
is-
Fortnite.
it was so much fun.
Yeah.
the thing is, the amount of hours I have in like COD doesn't match the amount that I actually play the game because I was only able to play the game every other weekend because parents and where my Xbox was and game location. So I was only able to play it every other weekend. But when I was playing upwards. I think I hit like 20 hours one day.
And then one day?
Yeah, in one day.
You eat,
Damn.
sleep, shit. What
Yes.
the fuck? You have a diaper on. What the fuck?
I was queuing games as I was going to the bathroom and shit, or eating. I was still sitting there
bored
queuing
after hour
and playing.
4, bro.
I'd be bored after after one
3,
after 1
after
hour.
2.
I would get angry after a game and then hop off.
Nah,
Like, if I was feeding for COD, I'd still get bored after hour 4. But like normally, I wouldn't queue past like 5 matches.
nah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Were you a skin grinder?
kind of. Like I had gold on like the guns I really wanted to have gold
Okay.
on and nothing else, but I would just sit and be brainless in fucking shipment for hours on end. Like I think I have upwards one day I had upwards of like probably 5 hours just playing shipment.
Were
and
you
just-
mentally okay at that time? Because that's just
No.
pain. That's just pain.
No, I wasn't.
That's just pain.
That sounds.
There were
horrible.
other things going on, but
That sounds horrible.
That's
bro.
just pain.
I'd want to like bash my head against the wall after like hour 6.
I had a few days had upwards of 5 hours in Warzone on top of that, not including S&D shit.
That's different.
and-
I feel like Warzone's pretty
but
unpredictable.
Warzone,
There's a lot of RNG, which I
Warzone
hate about it.
we would typically play with friends.
Yeah.
Like I would get some friends on to play with that. I think one day we hit upwards of like 6 or 7 hours of just playing Warzone over the weekend.
That's not that bad.
And like the thing is, if I wasn't playing Warzone, I was either playing S&D or I was playing Shipment. Like I was that guy. And on top of that, sometimes I would just say fuck it and I would go on to Xbox looking for group posts.
I was never that.
I was that
I was never
guy.
that thirsty. Yeah, you were a grinder. You would make me. You would make me punch my mom. You would make me, bro. You would make me use my mic and yell at you. Like
Yeah.
you're to people who I hate it. I'm not that bad. I'm better. You're a player who I hated at first. That's crazy.
Yeah. I was that
You're
guy.
causing again a dad or a mom, someone come back from work, they hate themselves. They're already hating their job. They're already hating themselves. They're gonna hate the only thing they have left even more.
Yeah.
That's
And
hilarious.
I didn't feel bad.
I wouldn't either.
Wow.
I wouldn't either, dog.
I was just better.
I wouldn't either, dog. I'm not.
Just play
Skill
ranked.
issue.
If you do that, just don't go.
COD didn't have a ranked mode until after
Yeah.
CDL finished.
Yeah. They
Really?
And the ranked mode wasn't actually ranked. It
No.
just had the rule set that CDL used.
Yeah.
So if you wanted, like, I couldn't use Car 98 in the ranked mode. I
Yeah.
had to use it in casual.
Yeah.
So like,
It kinda
was-
sucked.
It was also only 5v5. So if I wanted to, like,
If
if
COD
me
didn't
and
have a rank mode for that long.
COD didn't get a ranked mode until Cold War, but the ranked mode in Cold War
It's
fucking
kind of bad.
sucked.
The ranked
Then-
mode in the recent COD, not this, was it MW2 that was recent?
MW2 was
that,
the most recent.
That ranked mode was pretty solid. Because they actually put
Why did
work
it
in
take them
work
so long?
because they were focusing on Warzone half the time. Warzone was the main money grab, and that
Yeah.
was the main thing at that
Even
point.
I thought that would be in like BO3 or something.
I mean, like it.
Nah, BO3 didn't have ranked. It had CDL playlists,
Yeah.
but none of it was ranked. It's just
I feel like around that time they would have put it in because that's when like people were
Yeah.
starting to get really competitive with
no.
it.
That's what that's
When
what
it
what we would have thought too.
when it shooters started having ranked systems, because I thought it's not a recent concept, but I feel like games like main games, like at least for console,
I mean,
didn't get it.
CS:GO has had it for its entire lifetime, right?
Yeah, CS:GO was like the first
But-
one in my brain that I can think of as like FPS games that
Mm-hmm.
had
Yeah,
like a ranked
2012.
system.
But I think that's like, but PC games have always like shooters always. I feel like they've always had
Yeah.
a comp, like no like
I think
console game.
Well, I know
The-
Overwatch had it on launch.
yeah,
That was a
Overwatch
console
had it on
shooter.
launch.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Overwatch had it on launch. I think the one on console that got people fiending for ranked was Rainbow Six.
Oh,
hate,
yeah, probably.
hate that game
Did
with
that
the
have ranked
passion.
on launch or no?
It had ranked at launch, yes.
They came out like 2015.
Rainbow Six was the one, at least on console, that I can think of that I like always heard about. Always like when I was playing, I was a fiend on rank. Like everybody that plays Rainbow Six Siege, at least on console, just only plays comp.
No, definitely
And-
can't, because that game gives me brain rot. Because the thing is, like I hate it because like it's just too realistic of a game. Like I need to have some insanity.
You
of
think it's too realistic? I think it's hella goofy, and that's because I've been playing it for too long.
like it is realistic, but like I have to cam out. I have to set up walls. I have to
Yeah.
like do that. Like I watch like y'all know who Jinxie is or no?
I hate Jinx.
We have talked about this. I remember you
We
saying
talked
that.
about this because
Yes.
you said that you like Jinxie, and
Yes.
I said I despise him.
I think he's fine.
I like him in the sense that he brought back his fan base brought back a spark to Siege. Only reason I liked him, but also he is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But he kind of has to do that to get like he not has to, but it's like a persona. I feel
Yeah.
like in some cases, but
nah, the thing is, like, I get that it's his brand and it helps him, and it, people like him for it.
yeah,
The thing is, like, if I'm playing Siege and I'm playing like fucking just randoms, like, I would say about 50% of the time, somewhere in the lobby, there's some fucking Jinxie fanboy
Mm-hmm.
that's just like yelling and just screaming.
y'all
and
have
just,
is there mic? Are there mic like for
you can mute and shit, but
Okay.
like
Is there like open mic in between
Yeah.
rounds?
there's open mic, or
Open
not
team?
mid rounds,
Not like-
but
like COD?
you'll get
Not like
you
COD?
can they'll message you and shit over Xbox because yeah, it's genuinely like so annoying to like play the game
Mm-hmm.
ranked and like not be with people you know, because I typically float around the high gold to low plat range once I start grinding the game.
Yeah.
And once you get into that area, that's when people start getting tryhardy, and that's when you start seeing like the true Jinxie fanboys. You know, because they
have the charm.
They think that they're gonna be champ one day, but like, nah. But they're still gonna be toxic anyways.
I bought that game on Steam for like $10. I've had like 19 hours maybe. I was like, this will be my brainless another brainless shooter for me to play. I'll just not think about anything. I queue up casual. I just get shit on every time. I don't know what I'm doing. They're like, what? Like I have my teammates screaming at me. I'm just playing casual. I'm like, this is my second game. Like, what do you want me to do?
Dog,
Casual's
relax.
Toxic
I
too.
would just like, oh, mirror looks cool. Click mirror, and then I like, oh, what does this do? I put it down. I'm like, you're throwing. Why would you put it there?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's
bro.
me with CS:GO. Like I play with my friends. And I'm like violently fighting for my life because like I don't know layouts. I be trying to do a molly through a window. I get bounce hits me. I flash myself. My friends are yelling at me. I'm like, dog, bro. I've only been out here for a week. I don't know what's happening. I buy. I don't know the econs shit yet. I'm trying to buy a sniper. Like, dog, please. And also, I hate how there's no outlines because I'll be shot across the damn map. I don't know who shoots me. They somehow head tap me, and I'm like, dog. That game has made me more angry than Valorant. I don't know why, but that idea of me getting shot at and yelling, and getting yelled at by my friends. Oh my gosh, that game makes me angry.
I know.
Flashbacks.
I know for me, like, the game that makes me the angriest that I've ever played, like, unapologetically so.
Guilty Gear?
No, not Guilty Gear.
Siege?
It's between Siege and Valorant.
Yeah.
Siege, because sometimes you just get shit on by people that you can't, like, do anything about. Like, there's so many times in Siege where I'm, like, the only person playing on site, and I just get shit on by, like, 4 people insta-rushing me, and I'm just like, where the fuck is my team? And they're all just sitting in the opposite corner of the fucking map together, or some bullshit.
Yeah. That's
But they'll yell at me for not holding site. Like, that's just how, like, Siege works in a nutshell. And then, like, Valorant, because you just get those teammates, everybody knows who I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Just those teammates. Sometimes I am that teammate, but like when I'm popping off and I get one of those teammates, like I had a 32 kill Reyna game.
And you lost.
No, we won 13-10, but we
You
had
keep bringing up this game, man.
we had a Sky that was 3 and like 12.
You were fine.
Well,
We weren't. We almost lost.
What was their assists?
Like 2.
Okay, never mind.
You were 12-9, screaming at your team for like losing like a 1v3. And I'm like, bro, you're fine. You have like 3 rounds left, and then you drop 4 and you win. I'm like, you're still screaming at your team. I'm like, come on.
That's also me too, dog. Like if I'm top leaderboard, they're gonna hear my voice. Like they need to know who's carrying the team.
The thing is, like,
if they're being stupid.
And me and Dutch were trying to play a different game, and he was like, can you tell Conrad to shut up so we can clear comps? And then I'm like, Tyler, we need sound. And he's like, this guy's so bad. And I'm like, bro, Dutch was in like a 1v3 as Reyna. He's like, I need audio, man. And I think he just muted me at some point because
you should have just muted your mic, to be honest. I'm sorry. The thing is, our setups are directly next to each other, so
dorm life.
Whenever he's like talking to someone on his mic, it picks me up basically no matter what. Which is nice, or not nice, but we use that whenever we're 5 stacking. However, whenever he's playing with somebody by himself, it always picks me up if I'm playing solo.
Yeah.
And I get angry at people when I'm doing well, in particular.
Yeah, I'd be in a call with someone, and then I just hear bang, 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 and they're like, Trae, Jesus, like what was that? I was like, sorry, my roommate's playing Valorant, and they're like, oh, okay.
That's me too. Like I bang my desk or I punch a pillow. No, but like that's me with like, so kind of how it is with you in Valorant and Siege. Just like with me with like Valorant and CS:GO. That's because like I get frustrated because I don't know what's happening. It's not computing what's happening.
Yeah.
But with 2K, I know what's happening, and like it makes me even angrier. And what's funny is because with the controllers, with the PS5 controllers, you know how you have like the mic on the controller. I will be playing a game with like somebody, and it's a child. I could tell it's a child because they're talking to me. I will literally be like this, unmute it, and yell at them for 5 minutes to put my controller back down. The easiness of doing this, yelling at them, putting it back down is so nice. The controller is bad. The way it's bad, but having the ability to unmute my mic on my controller, yell at them, and unmuted is crazy because like 2K, it's like the mix of like realisticness and unrealisticness because of like how the game is. You expect somebody who's a 90-year-old to make a shot, but he misses it. But like, I'll be playing a game with my friends, and I'm open, like wide open. No one's near me. So with 2K, you have to fill a bar to hit the shot right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be wide open, corner 3. I will hit the ball full. It's not green. It's not a full. I won't fully light up. It'll be a full bar, and I'll hit off the backboard, side of the backboard. I've done it so many times. I wanted to punch my screen, or I'll go for a dunk and it'll do like a layup. I'm like, dog, you are 6'10", 280 pounds. Put it in the basket. Like I don't try to get toxic in that game, but it brings the worst out of me. Like I'm like, dog, please.
We all have those games.
Yeah.
Like in general, like outside of playing like Val and like Siege, I consider myself a pretty chill guy when I'm playing video games. But those games just bring out the worst in me.
Same here.
Like when I'm playing like fucking Guilty Gear or like any of my fighting games, I'm chill.
Yeah.
Unless I just get like shit on by somebody way better than me, then I'm kind of salty. But I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Or I'm pissed at myself.
Yeah.
I'm never pissed at the other person when I play fighting games. I'm always upset at myself more so. But playing Valorant and Siege,
it's always my team's fault. It's never my fault. It's never my fault. It's never my fault when I play Valorant.
sometimes it is my fault, but I'll still be angry at my team either way.
Yeah. Well, I'll like if it's actually my fault, I'll say yeah, it's my fault. But if it's actually my teammates' fault, I'll let them know they suck or they just can't. They have the brain of a fucking peanut.
I get angry, man, and it's not good.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. That's why I play Valorant a little bit less now.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, unfortunately, I feel like rank is just all playtime.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to get better, but like, I just have to just put another 100
you
hours.
have to
like,
drive.
flat. Like I already have like 400 hours in the game. I'm like, I can't stop now. I'm surrounded by too much Valorant at this college for me to not play the game anymore.
Yeah, I know. I want to try and hit gold before the
That's-
end of this year.
that's possible.
Before
That's
the end of
possible.
This year, then of that.
not the end of this, like end of like this college year, I
Oh, this
guess.
college
So
year?
next semester,
Okay.
like by the end
Yeah,
of next
yeah,
semester,
you
I want to
can.
be gold.
I think that's definitely achievable. Honestly, you might be able to hit plat depending on how much you play in spring.
Yeah, depending on how much I play, because I just hit silver and I'm just under 100 hours right now. So, I'm proud of myself, but always do better.
Yeah. And I mean, with that, I think we're close to end of time here.
Yes, we are.
So, is there anything you want to shout out? Any things people can check you out at, like Twitter?
Oh, I feel special. Sure. I'll shout out my. Let me pull it up. Actually, I'm trying to stream more after I graduate because right now I was trying to stream a lot when I was here, but college be kicking my butt. Classes are. But I can shout. So I try to stream more, and I'm trying to like shout out do more of like my like work stuff like photography and videography. So my personal Instagram is obi1_Kanayo. Funny story about that. My roommate's dad asked me one time. For some reason, my roommate's family likes to drink with us sometimes when they visit. I don't know why. It's funny. But him, mildly drunk, said, "Has anyone ever called you Kenobi?" And I was like, no. I was like, why? He said, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was like, that's gas. I changed my Instagram that night in front of him. And he fucking loved it.
Nice.
But yeah, and then my creative Instagram is called Created by KO. I just do photo, video stuff. I gotta post more on it. I'm trying to do more graphics, but my Twitch name is KOKT. Just simple. Hopefully I'll stream more. Hopefully I'll do more video games or creative content. I don't know. I gotta do more stuff. That's pretty much it. And also shout out Miami Esports. Shout out esports. Shout out 2K. All that. And thank y'all for asking me to do it. This was fun. It's my first podcast.
Of course.
Took my podcast virginity.
You see,
Sounds crazy though.
The
Podcast virginity.
It's crazy.
I don't know if I ever expect to hear that statement, but
I'm the first.
The Rocket League episode 2.
I need to rewatch it.
Don't if you like respect your ears.
It wasn't that bad.
I don't care.
It wasn't that bad. It was just funny.
Yeah.
I'm about to do homework. I'll put it on background as for homework.
We really appreciate you coming on though.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day, and we will see you at some point.
We'll see you next week. And also happy Thanksgiving, because I think it's
Happy
coming out the day
Thanksgiving.
before
Eat
Thanksgiving.
turkey, unbuckle your belt a little bit, take a nap. Don't hurt yourself with backyard football. Actually, tackle your uncle. Tackle somebody. Tackle the 5-year-old. Go crazy. I don't know.
And with that, we will be tackling the stop button right now. So see you.